Hi, everybody. Welcome to Vintage Craft and Chat. Happy Thursday. And hello to anybody new, any new subscribers that have, I thought I had do not disturb. Sorry, my ring, the gardener's out front, so my ring went on. Let me double check that really quick. But I wanted to say welcome to anybody that is new, anybody that is happening upon Vintage Craft and Chat for the first time. We meet every Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. So I hope if you're watching the replay that you come and join us live. And hello to everybody that is live here and in the chat. Let me just do a quick, I didn't have it on. I thought I had clicked the button. Okay, we are good. So today we are using some of my favorite, very, very, very favorite book images today. And we will be making some journaling cards. Here are two that I've made so far out of images from Dick and Jane books. So here's the front of those two. And those are in the thumbnail. And here's the back. I like to do little collages on the back sometimes just to make the back sides also look cute. This one's a little bit different. This one I actually backed in some graph paper, some grid paper. So those are the two. And then let me show you the books. And I actually picked up a second one this week. So let's see. This is the original one that I had, and you can most definitely find these online, Storybook Treasury of Dick and Jane and Friends. And what I love about these, in fact, I paid $2.99 for this one at my local Savers. And what I love about them, I do have a rather large collection of vintage children's readers, and I feel even when they're in kind of iffy shape, I don't know, I have a hard time cutting into them and using them. So what I love about these are basically reproductions. Let me see if I can find anything more about this book. Let's see, maybe you could do a screen print on it and take some information there. And you can go onto eBay or Thrift Books. It says 1946-47 edition, but I was trying to find the most current copyright. But hopefully that will lead you in the right direction. So these two came from a thrift store. In fact, one I picked up this past week. So that kind of prompted this project. And then this one I shared maybe in my last haul, and I had purchased this on eBay. It wasn't, you know, $2-3, something like that. And the images are just so sweet and adorable. And I love to not only use the illustrations, but as you can see from the cards, I love to come in and cut the words out too. It's like instant decoration for your tags. It makes it so easy. Let me see. Oh, I do. I have a commercial. Oh, let me look. I'll go back and look. Maybe I did something wrong. Oh, you're watching commercials? What did I do? Let me see. Here, let me see if I can go and change it right now. I am sorry. I'm still trying to figure out. I just got monetized like a week and a half ago, and I still haven't quite figured out. Let me go look in the studio real quick and see if I can turn something off. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that, but it must have been something I clicked and I didn't know that I did. Last week, the monetization wasn't on, and then I clicked and put it on after. So hopefully the commercials have stopped. I'll have to look and compare if I click something this time, but huge apologies. I don't want that to happen. Definitely don't want that to happen. All right, let me make sure. Okay, so hi, Kathy. Hi, Leanne. Leanne is here. Leanne's getting commercials. Hi, Laura. Hello, hello. I'm so glad you're here. Have they stopped? Is it? I don't know. Does it happen for you, Laura, when you guys go live? Do commercials play in the beginning? I'll have to go back and look. I don't know. That's probably not the best thing to have happen, but let me know, because that would be good information. Thank you. Thank you. 2 commercials, maybe nothing you did. The difference may be that last time, because I hadn't really figured out how to do all of this, I didn't have the monetization turned on for last week's live. And when I looked in the studio later, I saw that it was off. So I toggled it on. So we wouldn't have had commercials last week. But this week I did toggle on the monetization when I was setting up all the back end stuff in studio. So maybe, I don't know, but maybe Laura knows. Let's see. Hi, Leslie. Welcome. Let's see. What does Leslie say? I notice on some videos I watch, it starts that way. 2 commercials first before you can watch the video. Maybe what I need to do is maybe not click the monetization and maybe click it when I get off. I don't know. I bet Laura has some good insight. And I do think too, sometimes when I do think when I've clicked on other people's lives that I have seen commercials too, but I don't know if I like it. I want everybody to be in here and chit-chatting and saying hello and crafting and not having that. And also anybody watching, I also have and I've been doing this for years, it just kind of keeps the bots and kind of the odd things out. I have it checked that you have to be a subscriber in order to participate in the chat. And that I have it at the lowest, which is 1 minute. And that's just to keep all the, kookiness out. Let's say it that way, all the kookiness out. So I do have that on. So you do have to subscribe to chat, but if you don't want to subscribe, you could just, unsubscribe later. Yes, and I used to do the timer, Kathy, and then I stopped doing, like when Kate and I were doing our sales, I always used to do the timer. And I think I used to do it on the Vintage Crafting chats too, and then I stopped this year. So you did? Okay. Okay, Leah, let me turn it all the way off. I don't like that. Let me see. How do I... Here, edit. Let's see, monetization. I'm going to turn it off. So maybe for the lives, I will turn it on after. It's off. Okay, hopefully that will make a difference. And that will just be my normal. Because I don't like that. Let's see. Laura says, I think we do start with monetization turned on, but when we go live, chat is all there. So I'm just not sure what the difference is. Yeah. Yeah, me either. Me either. Kathy, you did too? Okay, so I turned it off. So hopefully it'll fix that. And I don't want to turn that on next time. I'll just remember to go in after. Okay. Sorry. Okay. All right, let me go back so I can see the chat. I like to look on my phone. I'm getting a commercial too. I'm getting a commercial too. Skip. Super annoying. Okay. All right. of my own. The other thing that I wanted to say, I wanted to show you this other book too, and I put a link below in the description. So this is another version of Dick and Jane, We Play Outside. Again, this is sort of a reproduction. I actually picked this up in Idaho when we were on a family trip. I picked it up for $3 at a thrift store in Idaho. Let me see if I can find some info on that. And the video that I put down below was a hashtag tag your turn that I participated, that was hosted by Carrie of the Paper Monkey. So you can go back and look at that later. Let's see, does it say? This is interesting. These don't have copyrights, but this one is Dick and Jane, We Play Outside. It's by Grosset and Dunlap, New York. Oh, copyright. So this newest one on this is 2005 for this one. And so I used this in the other tutorial that I did, and that was a standalone video. But these are so cute. I love how all these tags turned out. And that book, the illustrations are more primary colors, so I went with a different look. Today, what I pulled out of those other two books are a little bit more pastel, so I'm playing on the pastels a little bit more, but you can go back and look at that video of how I put these together. Some things are similar. I did too, Leslie. And the interesting thing, I was looking up something today. I didn't include it in my Instagram post, but I thought the books were much older. They were, I think from, let's see, let me look at this. I think they were written, I really want to go back and look about the authors a bit more. I thought some of the originals were like from the 30s, but like this blue one here, it's all 1950s copyright. And then I saw in what I read that they were used into the 70s. So I was born in 67. So let's see, when would I have gone to maybe 72 or something? I would have been in kindergarten, and I remember Dick and Jane. That's why I love them so much, is because I remember reading them in kindergarten for sure. Let's see. Yes, there's a lot going on with all the commercials. That sent us in a whole different direction. Oh, thank you. You were a 50s kid. Yeah. So that was definitely, that would have been what you were reading in school. And then, I guess they started phasing them out in the 70s. So my school in San Gabriel, California, we were using the Dick and Janes in my kindergarten class for sure. And I love them. That's why I still love them today. So okay. So let me get those out of the way. So you can go look at that. I love those tags too. I feel like I'm gonna spill stuff. I have water here. I feel like I'm gonna spill it. Let's pull the prompt. I am so behind. I didn't finish my see-through. I didn't do a prompt with fussy cut, although maybe I'll give myself some grace because I fussy cut those images. So that maybe that'll be. Are you, Leslie? Where are you? I'm in Southern California. I'm in Rancho Palos Verdes, so kind of near San Pedro. Actually, San Pedro is like a block or two away. We're on the border of San Pedro in Rancho Palos Verdes. Sacramento. Okay. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. What is it? Bag. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I think so. Bag is this week's. Oh, that is fun. Oh, how fun. Leanne lived in Sacramento as a kid. How fun. So if anybody's new, this has sort of evolved over time. So we have a little crafting group on Instagram, and some of our members we decided, oh, it would be fun to have a little challenge that we do, just very loose. It's very, there's no rules. You don't even have to do it. And then we were just throwing out suggestions. And then I thought, oh, it would be fun to do, or it would be easier if we just have like a prompt jar. So that's how the prompt jar sort of came about. And then so that I remembered to pull, I thought it would be easier to pull each week. So if you are not in our crafting group, you certainly can participate. And probably the best way to participate is you can make a post on Instagram of your completed project, and you can do, I'll type it in, probably do hashtag vintage craft and chat. Let me type it in so you can include that in the description underneath your photo. And then tag me. That would be fun. Vintage craft and chat. Okay, so there's the hashtag if you want to participate. And it is so open-ended. You just need to do a craft that includes a bag. Either do something with the bag, you could make a bag, decorate a bag, you know, it's very loose and open-ended. So there's the prompt. Let me get that out of the way. One less thing to spill, and then I'll post a picture in our group later. What else? I think that's it for now. Let's get into the making. I'm going to turn my camera around. Whoops. Turn it around here. And let's start having fun. Kind of straighten us up here. Oh, that was my note from the tag your turn. And if you guys, I also put Carrie's YouTube channel in there. So if you're not already subscribed to her, make sure you do. Her last, she does, she makes journals. Oh my gosh, her last haul video, this is very dirty, was amazing. She found so many super cool flashcards, just like really great ephemera. The ones that stick out, I never knew they existed, were highlights. Remember those highlight magazines when we were kids? She found flashcards that were highlight flashcards. Oh my gosh, so cool. So make sure you go check that out. Okay, so here's a little close-up of our tags. And what I used for the base of these, I keep going back to those master boards that we made a few weeks ago. I should have put the link to that in. I'll go do that after. And what was that one? I think 3 weeks ago, we made master boards. So this is what we're going to use for the base of these tags. I'm just sort of looking to see what I have. What would be interesting? I think I kind of like this corner. What's at the back of this one? Oh, and I just made it on some cardstock that I did love. I don't do a lot of card making or birthday stuff, so I just built mine on that. And then I pulled out a couple images here. Now, when I'm doing the tags that are sort of narrow, I try to look for images that will fit on, you know, a tag. If they're super big, I probably would come in and do like a whole page layout, or I don't know, something larger. So these aren't too bad. I kind of like, this was the other side of this one. And I kind of like Sally. Also, there's some really good wording here. Like, I love this, Sally is big and Tim is little. Do we remember that Tim was the teddy bear? Tim is her teddy bear. So I think we'll use this one. I like this one. And I'm just going to come in and do a really quick fussy cut of that. And we'll start pulling. In fact, let me get the wording too. I think we'll do the Sally and the Tim. I think that's fun. I hope everybody is doing good today. What is everybody up to? Is anybody crafting already this morning? What are you all up to? I felt so behind this week. Of course, I had started that big task of reorganizing all my craft supplies. And did that post yesterday? I think episode 2 posted yesterday. So I've started digging into the drawers, pulling things out, reorganizing. And that's a new thing for me, is figuring out how to do that type of video. And I think I had, oh my gosh, I must have had like 6 or 7 segments that I had to splice together, but I did it. I was so proud of myself. I did it. I edited it. But that took up a lot of time this week. So I actually didn't really have this whole project prepped. I started prepping it yesterday morning. Usually I do it much sooner within the week, and then I had picked up one of those yellow Dick and Jane books. I'm like, oh, I really want to craft again with those. I love these little images. They bring back childhood memories, and they're just so cute. Kathy said she's trying to change the sheets on her bed. I actually, this morning, I grabbed a piece of paper, and I need to get back to making lists. I find if I make a list of things I have to do, it's so much better. I feel like I've accomplished things. I don't get as sidetracked. And I ebb and flow with doing lists. But I have officially made a list, and it's very long. It's very long. But that's good. And it has some things that I've been procrastinating on, kind of been nagging at me. So those are on there. I have dishes and laundry. Those have to be tackled. And I'm sorry, I'm cutting this. Let's see. Oh, there's Carrie. I saw everybody saying, Carrie, but I didn't see you come in. Hello, friend. Were your ears ringing? I don't know if you were listening, but do you remember when I did the tag your turn for your hashtag that you were hosting, and I did those other Dick and Jane tags? I posted that video below, and I put your YouTube channel in there for people to come and follow you. And I was saying how amazing your last haul was. I keep thinking about those highlight flashcards. You had a ton. You found so many amazing things. Oh my gosh. But it was like the flashcard haul of my dreams. Where was that from, Carrie? Was it like an independent thrift store? Oh, you're welcome. Your channel is amazing, and you're amazing. You are amazing. You make me happy when I listen. When I listen to your videos, it just puts a smile on my face. Okay, I have that fussy cut. Yes, I don't find them very often either, but boy, you just hit it big. I wonder, it might have been, I bet, oh, okay, St. Vincent, okay, St. Paul de Vincent. Wow. Do you think they were probably all from the same person? I bet. I bet everybody just, or that person just donated all their flashcards. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. All right, it gets a little harder, but I do want it cut out. I guess I should use my little straight edge. I find it hard. Do you all have success with the little straight edge cutters? I'm going to attempt to sort of do it with my scissors if I can. The space is kind of big here. I probably should have already had this all cut out, but making you sit through the... Oh my goodness. Is it even better? Better than the flashcards? Oh my gosh. Was it a first? Oh, we can't wait. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so we have our little girl, and then let's see. Let's kind of look at the size that we want to do. So these, I think I did. Well, that can't be right. Oh, 3 inches. So these tags, I mean, they don't have to be precise, but they're about 3 inches wide and about 5 3/4. But I think what I'm going to do, because I like this area, I'm going to cut 3 inches and then kind of work from there. Just kind of back into it. I find that works for me well. So let's do that. Let's get a little slice here. Go. Get that out of the way. Yep. Okay. What? Oh my goodness. All of it brand new. Oh my goodness. Was that at your Vincent de Paul too? Oh my goodness. I totally struck out yesterday. I had like kind of that was the other reason why I was so rushy yesterday, trying to behind and get this all prepped in the thumbnail. I had kind of like a midday doctor's appointment. Well, it was like 2:20 or something like that, just a checkup, dermatologist, yearly skin check. And so I don't go over to like Joann's and those places unless I have a reason to be over there, so it's not very often, maybe a doctor's appointment or something. But I went to Joann's. I went to Book Off, which is like one of our used bookstores, where I found that really big floral book, if you guys remember that, in one of the halls. That was like huge, like oversized, like flower plates. And I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought nothing. I came home, I made no purchases. So crazy. Hi, Mama Juju. Hello. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Hello, hello. Welcome. I mean, I like it. I wanted to buy something. I was kind of like, oh, I haven't really done a lot of shopping. Do you guys get that way? And I'm going to hit this with a little bit of black soot here on the edge, and I'll show you. So this one I didn't. I wish I had. I hit her with a little bit of vintage photo. You can kind of see it a little bit there, but she blends in a little bit with the background. In fact, I actually took one of my pencils and I was going to do my, what do you call these? What are these called? It's leaving me. What do we call these? Stabilo. But then I immediately, oh no, that's a mistake. So I didn't want to do that. And I could probably come around with like a micron pen or something and outline her, but she does blend in a little bit with the background. So then when I made this one, I came in and hit the edges with black soot just so they stick out a little bit more. So that's what I'm going to do with her. And just really lightly, not so much that it gives kind of a vintage patina to it, you know, like a smudgy look, but just hit that very edge of the paper if I can. So it almost gives it an outline, especially because these images are so pastel in those two big books versus that one for the tags that I did for Carrie's Tag Your Turn. They're much more primary colors, although I guess Dick and Jane here, they're kind of primary. It's a little bit hard on these. Is that still going, Carrie? The Tag Your Turn? Are people still doing that? That's so fun. Maybe we should revise it. It was a lot of fun. Get it going again. I find that's a good way, you know, like doing these weekly prompts that we're doing, just to get me to sit down and play and come up with something. So these are, yeah, I'll show you the books. So this was the one that I just hauled, which was this, let me see, what are the difference? What are they both called? This one is called The World of Dick and Jane and Friends. And let me flip through that a little bit. And you can see this one has a lot of foxing in it. But I think the images are about the same. They kind of have that pastel look, if you can kind of see. And I haven't dug into this book yet. Like, look, she would be super cute. This is a good one too, because it's kind of narrow. And like this one, you could probably, you know, find another little element maybe and put with her. She would be so cute. Like, oh, you could even do a fun collage, like make a little balloon. I don't know, something fun. You could actually, she's a good one. You could actually have her holding things. And then here's a couple more. So like these are really good. These would actually be great for 2 tags here. Super cute. So that's the inside of that one. And then let me see. I didn't really compare the two. Yeah, I think they're much the same. I will say this one, this blue one, has a little bit more of a slickness. Not a high sheen, but it's definitely more slick. This yellow one is more matte for whatever reason. And this is the Storybook Treasury of Dick and Jane and Friends. And these 2 tags that are in the thumbnail, they came from the yellow book. Let me see. And then this other one, let's see, is this the one I'm working in? And then this one I found at Savers this week. Let me fill the paper. Okay, it's the same. So it has sort of more of a matte feel. So both of these are the same. I'm assuming they're same. I mean, they have to be same copyright. So if you don't like the sheen and you're shopping for them on eBay, thrift books, that kind of thing, and I do much more prefer matte paper, I would probably look for a copy of this yellow. But I mean, I will definitely be crafting with the blue one too. I'll start digging into it, but hopefully you can see it. It doesn't really come on the camera, but it definitely has, but it's not high sheen. it's a lower sheen, but they're so cute. I mean, you can't even go wrong. Look at that one, makes such a cute pocket. So that's that. And then the other one, you'll remember, I don't know if you remember, Carrie, but the other tags that I did for your hashtag, they came from this one, Dick and Jane, We Play Outside. So that's the other kind of repro one that I have. And I don't know if there's others. I should go online and look and see if there's others. I was so happy to find that other yellow one at Savers. I was like, well, and that was the only thing I bought. No, I take it back. I bought this really cool pottery bowl that's very unique. I need to find out something about it. It has like it looked to me very Asian-y, and then or kind of Japanese, and I didn't, my son noticed when I showed him later that it does have like an artist. What do I want to say? What is that? You know, when people make pottery and then they have their little signature, like the little imprint that they make in it. It's very cool. That was all. It's been a very slow week, or slow couple weeks of finding treasures. I just got the little wheel thing. Uh-oh. I hope something's not wrong with our internet. Okay, so I hit that with a little bit of black soot, and I'm just going to start looking and seeing where I want to place her. The other thing that I did on this one that I thought looked super cute is I took a library card. What did I do with that? Somewhere. I thought I was so organized. Oh, here it is. I grabbed one of my library cards and thought that would be so cute to stick the wording on it. I also like to give the characters a little place to stand, if that makes sense, to kind of ground them a little bit. So like on this one, I just put a little strip of map paper just so it looks like she's not floating in the air. She's standing on something. Let me grab these. Same with these. So she's sort of standing on the wording there. She's kneeling on top of that other book page image, and then same here. She looks like she's standing on the apron, but it sort of grounds their feet, so to speak. Let me see here. Oh, I'm so behind here. Let's see, Bran. Hi, Christy. We'll be very quiet. You're sneaking. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. Let's see. Leslie says she has the big red Dick and Jane book and the pages have a bit of shine, but still like it. Yeah, I still love them. If it gives me the images and it gives me the look without having to, cut into my actual vintage ones, I love them no matter what. Let's see. Let me make sure. So let's see. Two of the three were thrifted. So 3 I was lucky enough to find them at a thrift store. And the blue one I actually found on eBay. It wasn't thrift books, but I think it was kind of like a thrift book sites. I actually ended up getting it because I bought a book a vintage book for my son Ryan for Christmas. And the particular site, it must have been like buy 3 get 1 free or something like that. So I ended up getting 3 books for myself to craft with, and so it was one. And what was nice is they had many different copies with different price points, so I just selected the kind of lowest price point, thinking that maybe there were some issues in it, but because I was going to cut it up anyway, it didn't really matter. And the thing to look for, the trick, right, when you're looking for these books, so they are big. So that's one thing. When you're at your thrift store, maybe library bookstore, these books are super big. And, just like probably we all scan the bookshelves for little golden books, right? We're always looking for the golden spines. So these are like a little bit over 9. Yeah, they're the larger than 9 by 9. But what's nice, look at how nice the spine is. So they're easy to scan, if you know what I mean, like when you're looking at the bookshelf. They're kind of easy to visually find, and that's how I found this other yellow one. I just was doing a scan of the top shelf where they have the bigger books, and boom, there it was. I don't think, is this the one? Oh, I don't want Dick is big. I want Tim is little. Oh, I want Sally is big. Sally is big. I was like, what happened? Oh, good, Laura. I'm so happy. You'll love Carrie. She's just so positive and happy. I don't know. Just makes me smile. And she does really beautiful journals. Obviously, great hauls. Yes, Kathy, that was my excuse. I'm like, well, I can't leave that behind. I think I might have posted on Instagram too. Like, no Dick and Jane books left behind on my watch. I did have a 20% off coupon though. I don't know if that counts, but you know what I'm finding too? Maybe that's why I didn't buy anything yesterday. I really wanted to. I was like, oh, I hope I find something cool yesterday. I mean, who goes to Hobby Lobby and doesn't come home with something? But there really weren't like any sales. I was looking at the Tim Holtz stuff and our Joann's. Oh my goodness. Our Joann's, the shelves were empty. I don't know if they're going to close. It was just, it was like slim pickings other than the fabric. The fabric, a lot of people were in buying fabric. Fabric area is really stocked, but all the other sections, like the shelves were bare. Like even Tim Holtz stuff, they had hardly any. They had a ton of Christmas down the middle of the store. So I don't know if other stores are consolidating. Oh my gosh. So I'm looking at my phone right now and I have us on and there's a commercial. What is going on? And I turned it off. Huge apologies if you guys are still getting commercials. That's so crazy. I saw it flashing out of the corner of my eye. Let's see. Oh, they're all, hi K Boots. They're all closing. Oh my goodness. Although, you know what? I hardly find anything there. I don't know. I can't really say. I mean, I guess if there was something really specific I was going for, I know Taylor loves to get canvases there, like the really large, big canvases for her paintings. She has found some, well-priced things with the coupon discount. So that'll be a bummer. Huh. Oh, Kathy's, I'm sorry, I'm reading. I'm also reading from, so they have until the end of March to find a new buyer. 1 billion. Oh my gosh, 1 billion in debt. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I noticed the same thing too. There was lots of home decor, which I don't need. Anybody that has seen my home, Leanne knows. Leanne's been here. I don't need any more home decor. So I was just looking at the paper crafting thing. Maybe if there had been a sale running on Tim Holt stuff, I would love to have one of those spiraled notebooks that has the wording in it. I think would be kind of fun. Oh, and I was looking for the little mini. I only have the big paper dolls. I would love to have some of the little mini ones. I thought it would be fun for Valentine crafting, but they were like $10 or something. I don't know. I will look on Amazon. I thought they were really high priced. So yeah, I like rarely go. It was sort of like I'm free. I was over there. The Hobby Lobby is directly across the street from the Joann's. So I figure, oh, I'll go. We had leftovers in the refrigerator, so I didn't have to cook dinner. It was one of those like, okay, I'll run over there and look. Um, same, Leanne. And I would much rather have vintage anyway, because I think it's cooler. Like the old stuff is cool, really, in comparison to the new stuff. And it's just more fun to think, "Oh, I got this for $1 or $2 or whatever." Let's see. We should buy Joanne. Yes, we should buy Joann's and make it better. We know exactly what they should carry, right? Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. We could. Oh, Walmart. Walmart has canvases. Ooh, I bet our Walmart doesn't. Our Walmart is just has hardly any craft supplies. They have a lot of office, like pens and paper, and then they have, like paint, stuff kids would use too, like school supplies. They have a little bit of wedding, but as I said in that last haul, I had when we were out in Palm Springs area visiting my parents at Christmas, that was my first paper pack from Walmart that I ever bought because they had paper. I was like, "Ooh, let's go." I told my husband, "Oh, we need to pick up blah blah blah," and then I'm like, quietly, "Oh, I think he needs socks or something." And I was like, "Can I go over to the crafting aisle?" Because I was in search of a paper pad. I had to get a Walmart paper pad. Kathy's still trying to wake her bed. We're so distracting you, Kathy. Uh, yeah, just mere right, right, mere pocket change. We could afford it. We'll just pull our money. We'll just pull our money. That's so funny. Oh, it's with the fabric? Okay, I'll have to look next time I go in there to see. Oh my gosh, Leanne. Oh wow. I have to say though, she might be a little overloaded with them, but yeah, we will talk. Um, we'll talk before you come down next time when you're driving. I think she has them stuck under her bed. She has them piled in the corner. I think the smaller ones, we may have a stack out in a cabinet in the garage. It's sort of like how we are, right? How we are all with the fabric and the paper and the flashcard, all the vintage stuff. Like same thing with her. She has bought a bunch of canvases, but hasn't she hasn't painted all of them yet. It's like, oh, I need this size. I need that size. Yeah, but we'll check. We'll even buy them from you. We'll buy them from you and then you can right? Okay, so let's see. Sally is big, Tim is little. Like that. And I think what I'm going to do, just to make it a little bit narrow, I'm going to cut off a little strip here on the side. Well, maybe I'll cut this first. I'm all discombobulated today. Let's see. Let's see. It's probably going to be about that high. So let me cut to there. And then we'll trim off a little bit on the edge, and then we'll build our little thing here. I love this. Is just my new absolute favorite toy. I love, love, love. I wasn't liking it at first, and now I'm absolutely in love with it. In fact, I may even put my guillotine one in the cabinet. I love this paper cutter. It's like life-changing. Okay. So I gave that a little cut there. Maybe let's do the same. Let's hit this up a little bit with the black soot, just so it pops a little bit more against that light background. Oh, I do not like that the commercials are happening. Oh, well, I think it's all a process, right? As we figure out all this stuff. Okay, Sally is big, Tim is little. Let me see how it fits on there. I like that. Just kind of get a visual where. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to hem and haw. Oh, does it take you that long, Kathy? Yeah. It's hard to change. Sometimes it's hard to get sheets changed. Let's see. Do I want to center it? I'll do this. The hardest is in the motorhome to try to get the sheets changed in there. Oh my goodness. So hard. I have to have my husband help. Okay, Sally is big, Tim is little. So we have our little, whatever we want to call that. I don't know what we'll call that. Okay, and they're going to stand about there. I think that's good. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of pencil line. We will come up here. We're going to cut off some of the tag. All right, I'm liking that. So I think I'm going to do it a little bit uniform. So probably 6 inches or so. Might give myself a little bit more room. Let's see, where does 6 inches get me? Oh, wow. I was like right on the line. I was right on the line. Okay. All right. I think before I forget, I'm also going to line the back because I built this on a piece of cardstock that I didn't love. I'm actually going to come in here and line the back with just some of this. Again, kind of going back to when we were in kindergarten and we were little and we were doing our penmanship. Hopefully you can see that, just this lined paper. Bye, Mama Juju. Have a good day. Have a good meeting. Let's see, what did Kathy say? Next time, try making Tim big and Jane small. Oh, that would be fun. Like cutting out, if I can find where she's tiny and then a big teddy bear. That would be super cute. Let me get this before I get glue all over the place. That would be really fun. I'm hoping my glue works. When I ran off to the doctor yesterday, I just like ran out. And then this morning I noticed when I was grabbing everything to move over onto the other side of the table here, I didn't put my cap on my Fabri-Tac, my glue stick, or my art glitter glue. Oh my goodness. It wasn't this glue stick. I'm kind of afraid to try the other one. It's probably super dried out. And I actually had to take the lid. I couldn't get the pin down in the art glitter, so I actually had to take it over and try to rinse it in the sink. It was a big mess. Okay, so we have that. And then I like to come in and zhuzh up my masterboards. So this masterboard, it's, very plain. It's very neutral, which is an awesome base. It's so great to have these masterboards just all ready to go. But I'm going to come in and layer in some other papers, maybe some matte pages. I like how the pastels kind of play off the Dick and Jane illustration here. So I'm just going to grab and just do a little bit more collage over the top of things. And where are my papers? So look it. That's where I am. That's so funny. How weird is that? Palos Verdes Estates. Most of the maps I have are California. How funny. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. We are. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I'll never find us quick enough. Let's see. I definitely don't live in Palos Verdes Estates. Oh, I think we're down here somewhere. We're down here somewhere. How funny. Yeah. I wonder what I did. I must have I think I did something for my husband and I or something, like some Christmassy thing. So I must have cut it out. But I bet we were down in this little cutoff area. Okay, let me grab. I kind of like this pink. So I'm just going to rip. Maybe I don't want the Palos Verdes part in there. It's funny, but I like the green. And let's see, I'm going to hit that with just a little bit of vintage photo, I think. Thank you, Leslie. You can't go wrong. I feel like anything that you do with these images just naturally has to be cute. Uh-oh. You just like can't go wrong. Yeah, I would definitely, if you haven't come across them in your thrift stores, I would definitely check. I don't, I haven't, I haven't, blah, 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 blah. I can't even speak. I haven't purchased from thrift books at all. I know a lot of people talk about thrift books and like it, but I just would look where you can and then just do like a price comparison is what I would suggest. Let's see. I like this Chablis salad here. Put another little piece down the side here. Has anybody been doing Valentine crafting? Well, we did Valentine ATC exchanges in our crafty group, and they're so cute. Oh my gosh. I love seeing the variety. No two are the same. It's so fun. I think next week, I was thinking, oh, what am I going to do next week for our Thursday? I'd like to do something with that big love book. I'll show you guys later. I think I showed that last week, maybe. So I want to do something with that. I don't want to let the opportunity go because I feel like if I don't do it for this coming week, then Valentine's Day will be here and gone, and I'll miss the opportunity. Okay, and I'm just kind of doing a dry fit here. I'm liking what direction we're going. You know what I love? I'm going to add in, I also like this, I don't even know what book it is. It's a textbook, but it's one of my favorites because I love, oh, I think we made some envelopes out of it last week. I love the red on these textbook pages. So let me maybe add a little bit of that, and then that'll probably be enough for any additional collaging. Just to add a little bit more color in. And you could do anything. You could do stickers. You could do printables. I just like this little pop of red for some reason. So it's just a matter of where. I did it in the one yesterday and I thought it was so cute. I think I'm going to run it that way. I'm going to run it way over. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Thank you. They are fun. I think too, sometimes doing collage like this, I'm a more is more kind of person, and they may look really difficult and maybe complicated, but really they're pretty simple. And I feel like once you get the formula down, then you can kind of run with it. You know, just going back to those things like, you know, because I love to anchor their feet to something, you know, you just have those kind of keeping those general things in mind, and then you can just start to play off of it. All right, so that took us from something that was just, you know, all one color, and it changed it up, I think, enough for me. It added a little bit more color. So I'm going to take the rounder, now that we've covered the back side, we'll round our corners here. And you could even come in and do, you know, that tag shape where you do the triangle, you know, the little triangle corners. You can do a, you know, hole punch. There's so many different directions that you could take the tab top in, which is also fun. Okay, another little fit here. I'm liking that. And then I loved this one. I didn't. This one I used, oops, I ripped it. This one I used a little bit of washi tape. And then this one I did a little bit of fabric. I like the way that fabric turned out. Let me see what I pulled here. Let's grab a little something. Rick Rack is so cute. Ooh. So this is kind of cute because we have some purple. Ooh, I kind of like that because we have purple in the map. That's cute. Let's see, what do we have here for the top? I just kind of pulled. I kind of like that too. Do we want to be different? Do we want to be the same? This turquoise is awfully cute. I never met a polka dot that I didn't love. I'm obsessed with polka dots. That's cute. I don't know. I kind of like the floral. It's very different, but I think I like, I don't know, something about it. I like the floral. So let's cut a little snippet here. Just going to come in with my pinking shears. I think we're right about there. Maybe not quite as long. I did, yeah, I started with a masterboard. So these, the other ones from your Tag Your Term project, these I didn't. So these I just had really heavyweight kind of cardstock. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely something. I might have even used 2 layers of something. The other thing that I love to do with these cards, I love to display them. So they're not only great as journaling tags or journaling cards in our journals. I love when I did the tour, you guys probably saw some of that. I love to display my cards in spiky flower frogs. I just think it just makes me happy. I like to sprinkle them kind of around my little crafting corner here. I have one across the room, a little Valentine ATC card I made. So I like to display them as well. So I like to make them nice and sturdy. But these were just cardstock. And then I took that children's writing book page and I ran it vertical. I had to think there for a minute. And then I did the backside horizontal. And then these were just done yeah, with a masterboard is the base. And here's the masterboards. We made a bunch of these together last week. So there's the other side. So this one had a lot of pastel papers and some neutrals. That was a little bit of a mix. That was one we made together. Did we do this one? No, we didn't do this together, but I think this was one of mine. So here's another one. Just a really simple masterboard. And that would be cute too with these little florals, this little floral material here with the Dick and Jane. I think that would be super cute. But when you need to grab something like quick and easy, it's great to have the masterboards at your disposal. But I have before, if I don't have a masterboard, I've just grabbed, I'm always trying to recycle craft stock. So I'll just grab, you know, a small piece of cardstock and then just grab my, you know, my little bin. Whoops, I got that stuck. You know, my little bin of pieces of paper and snippets and stuff like that. And then I'll just grab this box and then I'll just do just a quick masterboard, like a smaller version. And I think I've probably done that. We've probably done that together. I feel like, I'm trying to think. Maybe last spring. I think when we did those bunny tags, I think we did that. And I think I want a little bit of lace to put on top. I kind of think that's a cute look. That's cute. I don't even know what this is. This is probably like an old curtain or something. Right, Kathy? If Kathy's still listening, she's probably trying to make her bed. Maybe, I don't know. What would somebody have used a thick lace? Oh my gosh, Kathy, I hope you're listening. So Kathy had the most amazing suggestion. These little things make me super excited. So she commented on yesterday's video where I was going through those first two drawers, reorganizing and sorting. And she suggested to take the ribbon off of the cardboard spools and, you know, fold it and put a paper clip on it. Oh, you there, Kathy? Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know that I would have come up with that on my own. I always feel like I need to leave the ribbon on the spool, but I don't. Why do I need to do that? We're going to craft with it, right? That's why we have it, the intention of having it. But how much less space it would take to have all these rolls and to unwind it. And then I guess you could do a pen too, but I'd probably poke myself, knowing me. So I think a paper clip is genius. And I may even do that with that whole bin that I already pulled out. I think I'm going to do that with what I have in the bin. So maybe I'll do like a before picture of how full it is and then how nice and compact it is. Isn't that a good idea? Oh my gosh. Because as I told her, I was actually a little bit in freak out mode because I know what's in the drawer. We haven't gotten in that drawer yet. I have an entire drawer that's all ribbon. And I was freaking out a little bit thinking, okay, I'm really going to have to downsize. I'm going to have to get rid of a lot of ribbon. So that's why I love it. It's an excuse. Oh, so I think what Kathy means is, I wish I had one that wasn't really full. I think what she's saying, or what I think I'm going to do, is take all the ribbon off the roll and then probably fold it. I mean, I guess, well, if it's like this, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I would probably fold it like this. Kathy can say if this is what she does, right? So then you can just fold it and then put a paper clip on it. Do I have paper clips? I surely do. And how much less room that would take up to store it this way versus on these cardboard spools that take up so much room. And we're going to use it, right? Assuming that we have it in our stash to use. Look at how, I mean, I haven't pulled the whole thing off. how much is on here, but how much less room that would take. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's the end of it. That's going in my trash. Do you like how we squirrel here on Thursdays? Let's see. Isn't it a great idea, Leanne? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Kathy's saying mostly the only ribbon still on the spool is either what I haven't used yet or there is too much on the spool. Now, I think this one I maybe would be, this one I don't know if I'm going to take off because this would be like kind of the one instance because look how cool. I love this vintage font on here. This was $1.99 from Pay and Save. Can you imagine if we could find this for $1.99? Made in USA. This one I probably won't take off because I just think the packaging is so cool. But like these, like who cares? This is like Joann's or something, I think. And that takes up so much space. So yeah, I'm totally going to do that. And I have bags of loose lace and ribbon that I have in Ziploc bags. I sorted it sort of by color, which kind of worked, but I like this idea better. Yeah, if it's on the cool packaging, I won't do it. I mean, I could even probably do a cute little assemblage on that someday. So that one I won't. Plus, those are kind of cute if you want to display them or something. This has a weird end here. I cut it off. It has that weird. So look at that. How much more compact? Look at that. Amazing. Kathy's amazing. Look at that compared to this thing. Yeah. Game changer. Total game changer. We can all we can all just go live together and do like a ribbon. A ribbon. Although this had glue on it, I'll probably keep this little piece because I'll probably stick it somewhere on a collage. Not stick it somewhere, but on a collage. Okay. All right, let me get back to this. But I love that idea. So genius. Isn't she? What would we do? Right? Isn't that great, Carrie? Oh my gosh. So great. Kathy is. I feel like Kathy is such a wealth of wonderful information. My mom was that person too. Like always that person. If I got stuck or, called her, like, what do you suggest? What do you think? Oh, I love that. So I don't have my mom, but I have a Kathy. Okay. All right, so I glued down that little strip of the purple gingham, and I like it because I don't know if you guys can see, but there's some purple here in the map, so it kind of plays off of that. And I think it's kind of cute. I did it in the other one. Let me make this a little smaller. I just layered a little bit of this, whatever this is. I don't know, like curtain or something. I layered a little bit of this on there. Just to soften that edge a little bit. So we'll go ahead and we'll glue this one down, I think, and call that good. I'll use the Fabri-Tac. I also liked figuring out a different way to use these library cards. I've used them whole, but I've never cut them up. Oh, something's hanging there. Oh, Leanne, your mom was like that too? Yeah. I just love that. I have a soft spot. I have a soft spot for that. Okay, we'll add a little bit of lace here. So I'm trying to, now that I have this fabulous Kathy idea, I'm trying in my head. So that's the next drawer I'm going to tackle. And it's huge. Many of you have seen that dresser. If not, you can go back and look at the video. But it is a big dresser, bird's eye maple, such a cool dresser. And the drawers are really deep and they hold a lot. In fact, I don't even know if that was one of the drawers that I couldn't fully open because it's so full. But it's spools of, it's, you know, it's spools like this. It is Ziploc bags full, and then lots of the, what do we call those? You know, on the cardboard, like the rights, the you know, seam binding, the bias tape, the rickrack, the lace. I have tons of those. So that's what's in the drawer. Tons of those, spools, bags. I don't know. I don't know what else is in there. Yeah, all the trims. So I haven't started yet, but I am mentally gearing up for how am I going to do that? Okay, do we want to just go ahead and glue her on? I think so. And then we'll figure out that. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm going to I'm just going to get her a little bit centered here. Oops, sorry, I got real quiet there. And then I'm just going to lift up, and I find this is easier just so I can hold her in place. And then I'm going to do the art glitter down here at her feet and then flip her over and work my way up. Because I find when I have an image and I take it all the way off and I add glue, I'm never successful in getting it in the right spot. So this is my little trick. It can be hard when you have lots of like layers of things. It does make it a little bit harder, but okay, I think we're pretty good. There's our little Sally. Okay. All right, there we are. Look at that. Super cute. But yes, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to tackle this next video and just the whole sorting thing. Ugh, everything's sticking to my fingers today. This fabric is so cute. And then after the trim and the lace drawer and the ribbon drawer, the one below that is where all my fabric is. That one won't be as hard. Oh, that's a good idea too, Kathy. In fact, whenever I always keep the little cardboard things because I'm like, oh, those will work for something. So I never throw those away. Sometimes I'll stick them in like with my crafting, like cardboard thing, but that's a good idea. So I have that whole container of pins, which I'm so happy to have now. Yeah, and then you can combine multiple. Good idea. Good idea. And then I like the idea of the antique clothespin, the wooden clothespin that I did with that one, and that seemed to work well. What I may do, like for some of those laces, like this is a lace, kind of lace that I grab for often. So maybe I might do it for those few. I'm trying not to have a lot of things kind of cluttering up my craft table here, my dining room table, but maybe for those that I use often, like these kind of things, then I'll wind them on the clothespins and then maybe just have like a little bin or bucket or something. I don't know. This isn't very straight. Here, let me do it in a smarter way here. There we go. But that lace drawer is really the one that is scaring me. And that lace drawer is why I've really procrastinated on this whole project entirely. Okay, we have our little top. I feel like we need a button, although the buttons I grabbed, they might not go. Let's see, Kathy is saying fabric can be folded the same size and stored on their edge. Yeah, that's the other. So the other thing with the fabric, I have all these, I have all these things going through my mind, but because I haven't cleaned out yet, I don't know what the amount and the volume. So the other thing I've been contemplating, because this huge cabinet next to me, obviously that all has to be cleaned out and sorted. So basically I'm shifting things around. I'm shifting things around the room. I'm trying not to have a lot in the garage, but it's like it's a big shift. So it's sorting, it's shifting, cleaning out. But I've thought about the fabric, like folding it, because I have mostly fat quarters. I don't have a lot of really big yardage of things, is putting them in those see-through like acrylic bins and maybe having those behind me in the cabinet, because I get to the fabric often. I'm in the lace drawer a lot. I'm in the fabric drawer a lot. So that's one of the things I'm thinking about doing, because then it would be next to me or behind me. So like all these things are kind of going through my mind, even before I'm starting, like, okay, maybe I'm jumping ahead of myself. I don't know. Like, where's all this stuff going to be and live once I sort it? What color do we like? Pink is cute. Ooh, I wish I had. Ooh, do I have a purple button? I bet I don't. Let me grab my button. My embarrassingly huge bin of buttons. That's so crazy. Like, who needs this many buttons? Here's a purple. Ooh, I think that might look cute. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Okay, these are going back. Yeah, we don't want blue. Yellow didn't do anything. Oh, I like the purple. Okay. But as I also was saying the other day, that's a lightweight. That's another thing. I am in that button drawer constantly, but it's in one of those like 3 like 3-drawer, you know, like Rubbermaid things, but I am in and out. I'm like probably weekly, many times a week, I'm pulling buttons out of there. So that definitely is going to have to stay in that cabinet. And I actually have 2 drawers of buttons. So that's it. But that's the one. But I also have jars of buttons, those buttons that were my mom's and my great grandmother's. I also have I can't speak, jars as well. Okay, I think I'm just going to glue this side and then we'll figure out the length. I'm talking so much, I can't. It's like I can't craft and talk at the same time. And I think I might have, I have some buttons on cards in the cabinet. There may be a bag in that lace drawer too. I have a feeling, I have a fear. But that's okay. If that's the case, that's easy to take those out. They're compact and do something with them. Yeah, I love the idea of the clear bins, Leanne. Do you have clear bins, Leanne? I was trying to do this and not like spend too much money, kind of work with the storage I have, but I really do. I like the look and the thought of the clear bins. I have a lot of bins I can't see in them at all. Well, you guys can't. I can't show you. Let's see. If I do this, I might not be able to get you guys back. See all those white ones? Those like Dollar Tree white ones here? Those are great, but I cannot see what's in them at all. So I have things I don't even know. I don't even know what I have. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I don't want to make you guys sick. Let me try to straighten you up here. Hopefully that's okay. So I have a lot of those, but I could just, use those in the pantry or garage or something. I definitely could find a use for those. Okay, I feel like I want a little bit of lace or something underneath the button. Just a little something. Yeah, like that. Any bigger kitty corner. So, but as I said, nothing's permanent, right? If it's not working, I'll change it. I'm sure there will be many kind of places that I stick things that won't work initially. So that's the other thing I'm telling myself and keeping in mind, because it's a big project. I know maybe it looks like, because I just have a few spots where my craft supplies are, but it is quite a bit. If I pulled it all out, it'd probably be shocking, the amount of stuff that I have. Okay, that is super, super cute. I like that. Let me just give it kind of a look-see here. Oh, I know what I want to do. So this one I didn't do it. Sometimes I forget to do it. So this one I just left the button sort of as is. And then this one I put a little bit of twine, which I think is super cute. So let's do that on this one. Have to figure out what color is cute. No, not hot pink. Ooh, maybe green would be cute, since we have some green in the map. Ooh, that's cute. Green and purple. are always really cute together. Complementary, I think. I'm not up on my colors as much. Okay, let's take a little bit of this green. Let me put my pin in my glue before I do what I did yesterday. You know what I didn't do, everybody? I didn't hit the edges up with any ink. So I'm going to do that now. I forgot. Let's see. You have a bunch of those containers, the Rubbermaid ones with the drawers. Yeah, they're great. And I've used them different places in the house. I think I have two large, I'm looking, and then two of the smaller ones. I love them. And actually, I think a friend gave them to me like years and years ago, like forever ago when when Taylor was little. We had, I had 3 ladies. We all had kids that were super close in age, and we did play dates every week for years until the oldest ones. Well, when we all started, we just each had, like Taylor's age. We just all had one, singles of the same age, and then a few of us had additional children over the years. And then when the oldest ones started preschool, then we kind of phased it out because it was so hard once you have, once one starts school, it kind of changes what your day looks like, dropping off and picking up and all that stuff. I'm going to grab a piece of tape. But anyway, I digress. One of the friends, one of the ladies, I think gave me those. So I've had them forever, but they're great. All right. I find if I put a little piece of tape here, let's see. Oh, I missed some more. Yeah, same, Leanne. I'm trying to use what I have. And even I thought, oh, I have so many, like Amazon bags. We all have those of us that have shops or sell vintage or whatnot. We all have lots of boxes, right? So I figured, oh, I might even, cut boxes down to make little bins. Or although I totally forgot, those were in a I think those were in a haul from last summer. I had picked up 3 kind of turquoisey plastic bins, and I totally forgot I had those. They were, I had stuck them away. They were actually in I stuck them on top of a bunch of books next to the couch over there. And they just caught my eye, I guess because they were turquoise. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I was so happy because I bought those specifically for that ribbon drawer. And I out of sight, out of mind, I stuck them where I couldn't see them. And I totally forgot about them. I think I stuck them there at Christmas time. I was trying to tidy everything up. Well, this would be cute with a bow. Let me see if I could do a bow. If I could pull that off, that would be cute. Let's see. Doesn't it? It's so cute, the twine, Leanne. And sometimes I forget. I'm just like crafting away. And I was like, oh, then I'll think later, why didn't I I should have put the twine. It's just such an easy, cute little detail. I don't know if it's going to look good with the bow, but we'll see. I don't think I've ever done it with the bow before. I'm going to make it kind of small. Let's see. Kathy said, not drawers, just those flat containers with the dividers. The drawers always drove me nuts because yes, Kathy, you know what? I had my husband do and I had Jim do because I couldn't take them out either, especially with the buttons. And I needed to be able to take them out just so they function well. There's a piece of plastic and you can trim it. Like if you take, I'm trying to think, what did he use? Like shears maybe? Like heavy duty cutters or like wire snips if you have anything like that. And he cut the pieces off and so they slide out now. Oh, that's kind of cute with the bow. So try that. Because I was having that problem. And then the the buttons, I have so many buttons in there. And then it was like tipping over. It was kind of a big mess. Okay, that's cute with the bow. I like that. It's the first time. Let's glue this down here. I think I'm going to hit this a little bit with the vintage photo. Just to give it a little bit of aged look. Now, I haven't looked into it, but I think Dollar Tree might carry the see-through-y bins. I hope. I don't want to pay a bunch. I did look at the see-through ones, those acrylic ones at, I think I looked at Hobby Lobby and Joann's. Again, the Joann's didn't have much supply, you know, they were sorely lacking in their inventory. But I might just pick up I feel like I would like the fabric behind me if it doesn't end up being too much. But half of that drawer is also felt. Maybe half the drawer is felt, which I don't need to get at as much. Hi, Anitra. Hello. How are you? Are you having a good day? I do too, Leanne. I miss that. It was so amazing. It was so amazing having each other and just, I mean, we were just like this little community of 4 moms and raising our kids and kind of experiencing everything at the same time. It was so wonderful. It was so wonderful. So Kathy says, both of my 4-drawer rollers are in the basement and wasting space. Yeah, bring them up. Bring them up, Kathy. I had a big one too over the years. And I think maybe we even put it in the motorhome for a while, like in the closet, our old motorhome in the closet area. That's a whole nother story, but our motorhome got stolen. So I think after that happened, I think we got the motorhome back, but that's a very long story. It was not usable when we got it back. So I think that disappeared with that whole business. But I was thinking about that the other day, thinking, boy, I'd love to have that cart because it would probably fit nicely under my table here and would be super handy. Oh, you did, Anitra? Good. Okay, good. Oh, here, let me make you blue, and then you can post it. So we can all go look at it. Let's see here. Yay, put a post on it, and then I can click on it. Kathy, there's no room for them. So funny. Um, oh, yeah. Were you kind of missing the old days when your kid was younger? Mm-hmm. Yeah, being a sports mom and a mom taxi. I always felt like I was like taxiing the kids around. But I have to say, I mean, I look back on those days fondly too. I always had that was always where I felt like the kids and I had the best conversations. I just loved having the kids in the car and just, I don't know, all just the stuff, right? Just the stuff random things we'd talk about and hearing how their day was and just all kinds of good stuff. I do miss those days. Mhm. Yeah, that's the other thing. It gives you such a nice routine when you're in that mode of school and sports and picking up and dropping off. And then all of a sudden when you don't have it and you work from home or you're self-employed or, like a lot of us are, um, sometimes it could be difficult to keep on task. That's why I went back to my making my notes today. I'm gonna take a little drink of water. Let's see. Let's see. You'd have to remove some of your fabric totes. Well, maybe could you put the fabric in them? Are they the ones with the big drawers, or would that not be a good would that not be a good I don't think Kathy would get rid of her fabric though. I think she would just be because Kathy loves her fabric. I think she'd probably just have to put it somewhere else. Right, Anitra? Yeah. Those days, yeah. I'm just so many amazing memories of the little play dates we had when the kids were super little and then just all the driving to school, all that stuff. Let's see, yours are 30 and 26 now. Oh, and your granddaughter lives in Ohio. Yeah, that makes it super hard. Yeah, I felt like once the kids were both driving and I wasn't doing that anymore, I was like, because you're like, oh, you have a little bit of elation, right? But I have a lot of nostalgia for kind of miss that a little bit. Now that I don't have to do it, I miss it. Yeah, see, Carrie, Kathy has tons. She has plenty more in the basement. Oh, they're not big enough? Okay, the drawers aren't big enough. Yeah. I've always been I never have I'm always like, what am I gonna make? What am I gonna do? I mean, I had another business, my own business for like 11 or 12 years, and I ran that and had that business. I think I started it when Ryan hit preschool. Yeah, I think when he started preschool, I started kind of, testing the waters with handmade things and different things. And so I ran that business all the way up until my mom and stepdad got sick. And it was a super, super busy business. So sometimes I have a little bit of regret because it was so busy and it took so much of my time and attention. So I do have a little bit of regret with that, but that's it. We had to pay the bills and that's what we had to do. So, hi, Debs. Hello, hello. Thank you. This is the one we just made that one. How are you today? And then, of course, those were the two in the thumbnail. Let's do a little quick collage of some sort on the back, and then we'll be done with this. So much good conversation today. Leanne, did you give me these stickers? I feel like maybe these came from you. Oh my gosh. I discovered these in my sticker thing the other day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. I wish I had a little teddy bear. Let's see what we have. Did you? Oh my gosh. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with these? I almost want to hoard them because they're so adorable. I feel like if I had a little bear, it would be cute. But let's maybe look at these. These are kind of like little kid. Ooh, maybe there's one that with like a little teddy bear thing. Let's see. They're so cute. I don't know if we're going to be that lucky. There's a bunny, little girl with a bunny. A lot of bunnies. Brother and sister. Mother Goose. Nothing is popping out. This one has a little puppy. Well, I might use that one because it has a little bit of purple in it. Fairy Tale's nice. We'll use that one. Let me see what it looks like with the front. I think I'm going to use those cute little stickers. I think for me, Leon, I'll do something fun for Easter. Let's see. Oh, I'm so sorry you have a toothache. Well, hopefully all our chit-chattering will distract you. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible to experience that kind of stuff. Let's see. Let me grab some washi tape. Let's see here. Like maybe a cute floral. Where's that? There's that one. I have all kinds of weird stuff going on here. Let's see. I don't think I like that one. Let me look in this other bin. Let's see here. Ooh, that's not fun either, Carrie. Ugh, cracked teeth. Any kind of dental is never fun. Oh, I don't love that. I feel like I want to put something underneath it though. Maybe a piece of paper. I feel like it's too much going on with the floral. Maybe just a little strip of some kind of paper. That sticker has a lot going on. Oh, maybe a piece of this from this. I don't know. Something. That's not too bad. Oops, maybe. That's kind of simple. Oh, and then maybe we'll do like a little, maybe we'll do a little bit of this lace or something. That would be cute. I'm sure I have a little piece already. Do you all decorate the back of your tags? I don't know why I started doing that. I think because I'm a more is more. That's why. I don't like that. right, that's kind of cute. I want one that's a little bit bigger. Oh, let me smurf. Yep, you're right. Let me do that. Carrie is not blue. There we go. Carrie's blue now. Yeah, aren't these great? Amazon. These were an Amazon purchase, and they are so fabulous. And they have this little twisty thing here, and they open up super easy. In fact, the other one I have my double-sided tape hanging on it too. And then I have a rolling cart next to me, and I can just hook these right over the top of the, I guess it's a handle. It's kind of a handle that's on the edge of the cart. So great. So great. I highly recommend. If I remember, here, I'll make myself a note. Where's my thing? If I can find the link, I will, I'll put that down below when I get off. So what are those? Like washi? I don't know what they're called, but they're like rings. But I can go back and look in my my purchase history. Washi rings. Was there something else I needed to put in? Oh yes. Yeah, you don't even need to buy. Genius. Yes, shoelace or soft wire. I wonder, no, I guess that wouldn't work. I was thinking, oh, would it work? But I don't think they come apart. What about those embroidery hoops? Do those separate or do they stay? I think they stay in one ring. Oh yeah, you just take a pretty piece of ribbon and you could just do the same, like instantaneously. Genius. I love all these. See, that is why it's fun to hang out live, because we wouldn't know all this stuff. And when you're a crafter, you're also a collector. We are also collectors of supplies, right? That's kind of cute. I don't know if I love this paper, but we'll make it work. I don't love it, but it's okay. Maybe the ink will help it. Does it? Okay, so yeah, maybe. I don't have any big ones. I'll have to look at my, I have some little tiny ones, but that might work too. But really, wire or a piece of ribbon that's the easiest. And of course, we all have that, right? Anyway, I'm not loving it, but I'm just going to glue it down just because. Yeah, then it would give you it would be just like the hoops. Also, what's nice about the rings and then the embroidery hoop would be the same thing, because sometimes I'd just take off a strip, but sometimes I want the whole washi tape roll removed. So that's nice that, I can flip them around and take off the ones I want. So the hoop should work the same, right? Then you can, these stickers never keep the ink, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Sometimes, maybe I should have put the paper on the other side. Sometimes things are like, yeah, that's it. I love it. I love it. Maybe because I don't like that paper. I don't love it. Suggestions. That's a good idea too. Old shower curtain hooks and thread a ribbon through it. Super duper. I don't know what it is, friends. Is it the paper I don't like? What is it? I don't know. I'm squirreling. Maybe it's that strip of paper I don't love. But that doesn't really go because it's Dick and Jane and it's bold and it's fun. All right, I'm going to do that, but I'm not doing any lace. And the other thing that looks super cute, I didn't do that this time, is sometimes before I put the button on, I'll actually staple the material on. Did I do it anywhere here? Yeah, so that's cute. So I actually took another little piece of material and then I stapled the fabric and then I put the button on. So that's really cute to do it. That way it kind of dresses up that back a little bit. Angela, did you get home? Did you make it home? Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope you had an amazing, I'm sure you had an absolutely amazing trip. So fun. Oh, you're in the car on the way home. Oh, how fun. How are both of your flights? Because it was your first ever time flying. Are you going to do like a live or anything? Did you go shopping or do a haul? But how was that? How was the first one? Just the whole flight, takeoff and landing. Okay. And then I glued the sticker down. I like to glue them. Take the back off and then glue. I think that's better. I don't know. I wasn't liking the other. So fun. I bet you loved Arizona. I bet the weather was lovely. Okay. All right. Let me neaten up a little bit. Let's see. Is there anything I needed to wrap up? Here's our tags. Let me see. Let me look at my notes. But I think that was it. Let's see. Flight was okay. Was it? Oh, takeoff was scary. Takeoff this time was not bad, but the landing was scary. We jerked back and forth. Oh. Now you're a pro at it though, right? So now you know, like sometimes it's a little jerky, sometimes it's smooth. A lot of it depends on the weather too. If it's really windy and what kind of, weather and elements people are flying into. The worst experiences I ever had, and I don't know that I would ever fly into that airport again, was the airport in Cody, Wyoming, where my mom and my stepdad lived. Oh my goodness. It had just really crazy wind patterns. I think it was like, I don't know if it was like up on a mesa or something, but it was so bad that they often had to completely cancel the flights. So flights couldn't land, flights couldn't take off. It was very scary. Kids didn't think it was scary. Jim thought it was fine. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever go back and want to fly in that airport. I would drive there before I would ever fly into that. Never, never again. But once you were in the air, was it okay? Like, were you nice and relaxed and felt okay once you got over the takeoff? Thank you, Leslie. Thank you so much. They're tons of fun to make. It's great, testing our collaging and just having a play and having fun. They're all kind of different. I guess these two are a little bit the same. So we kind of took the same basic formula for this one. And then this one's cute too. Like if you have some of those Dick and Jane, not even the Dick and Jane, just any children's book images. It's kind of cool when you have, like this one, she had a little train. So I kind of cut it up. Oh, see, look, I have a commercial. That's so annoying. The commercial just came on my phone. Sorry, everybody. I won't do that next week. And then you can, have the little image here and add that into your collage. It's kind of fun to do. So that one was a little bit different. I put the words up here. So I think that's it. Let me grab. Oh, so next week, I don't know if any of you have this book. I showed this maybe last week, but I think I want to do something. I can't find my calendar. Oh, here. Look at this. This might be funny. I was printing out my calendars every month from Pinterest. Pinterest has these really cute little one-page like free printables. I think a bunch of people have them, but this came in the mail. Actually came to my mother-in-law because she was giving some of these organizations money. I don't know. It's a little Boys Town one. And I kept it because I was going to not scrapbook, but I was going to use it in junk journaling, and I probably still will. But I was going to print out and then remembered that I had this in the cabinet, so I'm using it. It's cute. It's kind of cute with the little gnomes. Let's see, Dick and Jane. Yeah, so I think next week, which is the 6th, so I think next week I'm going to come up with some project with this book. It is so adorable. It is called The Little Big Book of Love. These might be a little bit pricey. I feel like I did look these up on eBay. I maybe had a thought like, oh, maybe I'll sell it. But no, I'm going to craft with it. It's so cute. So I'm not sure what the pricing is, but I know definitely they have them on eBay. I'm sure Thrift Books does as well. But the images are so cute. Look at that. That's like the lead page. So I've cut it up. I haven't actually crafted with it yet. So I'm going to do something really fun, I think, with this next week for Valentine's Day. But some of these you could use. I mean, that's great for spring. You could put bunnies and you could layer, Easter kind of things and spring. So not all the images scream Valentine's Day. Even that one I would use in a little spring. So I'm not sure yet what it'll be, but I'll come up with something fun. Obviously, tags would be super easy. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a little envelope or maybe a little tag with an, what do I want to say? What is the word I'm trying to say? Yeah, like a tag with a little tuck spot maybe, and then maybe like to hold another tag. Oh, do you? Let's see. It's the exact same size and look, but does it have really good? I'm going to write that down. Does it have really cute images like this? It's probably the same. I just made a note of that. Let's see. Who's the publisher on this? I bet. Morrow. So it says Tabori up at the top, and then it says Morrow there. I'm sure they probably, right, like have other book in this line. Oh, okay. So it says edited by Lena Tabori and Natasha Tabori Freed, designed by Timothy Shaner, a welcome book, William Morrow and Company, Inc. Copyright 1999. I'm trying to see if I see anything else. Library of Congress cataloging. Ooh, cool. Oh, let me go back up. You have a bookstore, Leslie? Ooh, where do you have a bookstore at? Do let us know. Let me see. Add as moderator. There we go. Yes, and I'm very amenable, friendly. If anybody has YouTube channels or anything you want to shout out, you have sales or you have some content that you just did that's super fun, like Anitra, we want to go back and look at Anitra's video. Please do feel free to, share crafty stuff, things you're working on, things you love, because we'll probably love them too. So yeah, definitely feel free. Oh, okay. So I'm super excited. I'm going to look up the mom's book. I am intrigued. So I think that will be next week. It's yet to be made and decided, but I'll come up with something fun. And I think that's it. I don't know that there's anything else I'll be filming. I probably won't put any content videos, like any craft tutorial, like standalone videos, because I'm really focusing on the reorganization and the clean out. So probably won't do that. And clearly I didn't pick up anything fun yesterday. So I don't have any fun haul videos coming up. I need to gather up things before I do another haul video, but definitely, yeah, I'm very excited about the clean out. So I'll probably get started on the next part, maybe this afternoon or maybe tomorrow. So, oh, you do? Nice. Where could we find your links too? Are you, do you have like an Instagram page or? Wow, that's great. Some of us sell on eBay. I have an Etsy store with the same name. Doesn't really have a lot of supplies per se because I've been trying to list hard goods. I guess it has a little bit, but it has some of my handmade, a few journals I'm starting to list, but mostly vintage decor and kind of unique, fun stuff. No Instagram. Okay. I don't know. You might be able to put the links in here. Maybe. I'm not very tech savvy. Or type in what the name is and then we can go look. And did you sell it sounds like you sell vintage books and used books. I would love to go love to have a look. And is the Etsy, is it vintage too or just books? Yeah, definitely let us know the name because I will go have a gander. Especially if you find cool books like this, right? And this was a thrift store find. I think I picked this up in Long Beach, this cool thrift store that used to be by my mother-in-law's memory care. That was really cool. All right, let me turn the camera around here real quick. I feel like I'm gonna I don't want to make you guys seasick. And we'll say our goodbyes. Ooh, what time is it? Oh my gosh, 2 hours and 15 minutes. We've been on a long time today. We were really, ooh, let me write that down. B and E. Ooh, cool. B and E books. Oh, okay. You had me at vintage paper, Leslie. You had me at vintage paper. Cool. Nice. And then do you craft too, or do you just love to find treasures and sell them? Let's see. Bookstore is vintage books at oh, good. Okay. At junk journalers, reasonable prices. The other store's vintage. Oh my goodness. You know we're all gonna look. Okay. So are those are two separate, the B&E books and then the Vintage Paper Emporium? Oh my gosh. Oh, you do? Okay. I want to go look. So you make journals and sell them too. Awesome. I'm really excited to check those out. How fun. Well, good. That was even more fun about today. We've discovered a great place to look for treasures. I love that. Oh, the other shout out, I will have a haul at some point when they arrive. So the other shout out that I want to do, some of us here in the community know Jan, but Jan Antiques from Karen is doing live sales again. Is she just doing them Sundays, Kathy? If Kathy's still here, I think I might have posted her sale. So maybe it was her second or third. And last Sunday she was doing craft supplies, like big lots of things. So I bought 2 lots, so I will have those things to haul. So in fact, let me see if I can find her and I'll put it here. And she had some really, really cool stuff. Let me look here. If I can quickly find her link. Somebody else probably can. Up here, let's see. Share. Copy link. Yeah, so definitely go check out Jan's channel. And she has inherited items from her mom's estate. So it's very varied, but I think she's probably done like crafting supplies the last couple weeks. And I don't know what time, but it's on Sundays. But if you go to her link, you can follow that through and click on that and find that. So that's it, friends. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Sorry we ran a little bit long today, but we were having we were having a good conversation, I think. And I hope you enjoyed today's project. If anybody is watching on the replay and you have any questions about what we did today, just leave me a message and I will respond back to you. But the supply lists are down below. Most of these things we all have anyway if we are paper crafters and junk journalers. And that is it. Oh, okay, Kathy said yes. Sundays at 2, and then Tuesdays are the listening parties. Yes, which I hope to start making. Once I get through all these clean out things, then I'll be back in the picture taking mode and posting things in my Etsy shop. But right now I'm concentrating on that. Starting at 5:30. Okay, cool. So yeah, definitely go check that out. Jan is amazing. And she's got just, you never know what she's going to pull out of a bin. Like what fun thing. So her sales are great and everybody is so sweet and nice, just like, you know, here, just amazing people in this community and over on Jan's channel too. So, and some of us are the same people. So anyway, thank you all. Thank you, Carrie. I hope everybody has an amazing week and I will see you all here next Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be doing a fun Valentine craft. Okay, bye everybody. Love you all. Have a great week. Thank you.